Hello, it's Bini here. Today in this tutorial, I'd like to talk about the importance of setting up a automated restart function in your VPS and how you can go about doing it. But before that, I just want to talk about briefly what's a VPS. Now, VPS is a virtual private server. All right, and it's a server, it's a machine that is hosted in the cloud. So which means that it's virtual. You won't be seeing it in front of you. You can't touch it, right? It is something where you use remote access to access it. All right, so look at it as if it is another new machine. It's a totally new machine. So if you are hosting your expert advisor EA onto a VPS, it means that you are setting up this machine as of it is a new computer. Okay, it says that this particular machine doesn't sit in front of you. You can't touch it physically. All right, but however, we are able to access it. Now, it is like another computer, another machine, and you are supposed to load all your EAs, including alum, all right, and all the Tor indicators onto your VPS. Now, how do you access your VPS? Then we access the VPS via what we mean by a remote access. So, for example, I have a total of 5 VPS, and I access that via the Microsoft remote desktop. All right. If you have Windows and then again check the version of your Windows, all right, you are able to have this app which is called Microsoft Remote Desktop, and you can use that to access your VPS once you have the IP address and you have your password. All right, so this is the Microsoft Remote Desktop in my Mac. All right, so that's an app that I use to access my VPS, and then you're going to have your IP address. So you can just click on each of the individual tabs to access your VPS. All right, let me just click on one of my VPS, and then let me just show you how it is and what it is. All right, so here I have one of my VPS here. All right, so this is a VPS from forexvps.net. And then I have, you can see that there's an individual window here. So it's as if that it's a new window that's pop up, but I'm actually using the remote access to access my VPS, which is housed in US. All right, now today the purpose is to talk about how to set up this function, which is called MT4 auto restart. On your VPS, when you first started, you will come pre-installed with all the different MT4 app there. All right, so it's a clean install, meaning that there's no indicators being installed inside and no experts advisor being installed inside unless that you have it specially arranged. But what I want to talk about is that once you receive it, please set up your MT4 auto restart function. All right, on your desktop, there should be an instruction here, like what you're going to see here. So this is the place where you can look at what is a MT4 restart function. All right, it will let you know all the instructions of how to set it up. And today, I'm just going to go through this to help you set up this auto restart function. All right, so first, there is this Windows Explorer icon here. All right, you are to click on it. And once you click on the Windows Explorer icon, you can see that there is this local disk here, which is C drive. And in the local disk, all right, they are this startup adder.exe. Okay, now when you first start up, you will not be able to find this startup -cmd file because that's a generated file that you want to generate. All right, so click on this startup adder.exe. Once you click on it, all right, you will realize that it will pop up something and says that do you want to generate startup.cmd file? All right, you want to do that? Yes. However, before you do that, make sure you have already opened your MetaTrader platforms in your VPS, okay? Because this function is to look at the number of MetaTrader platforms that you have, and then it will make a record of how many that you have inside, and it will auto restart those which are existing open. Okay, so it means that, for example, if you didn't have your MetaTrader platform already open in your VPS, right, then you won't be able to track what it should open. Okay, so please remember, right, at this stage here, you must have already opened up your MetaTrader platform already. All right, as you can see, I have 3 platforms underneath here, and I've already opened that. Okay, and I just click yes. All right, and then I press enter. All right, it says that, okay, number of MT4 paths added is equal to 3 because I have 3 MT4 platforms already open, and then I should press any key to exit. Okay, let me just exit that. Now, once this is done, it will generate this startup.cmd file. All right, what you're supposed to do is to right click this file here and then press a copy. Okay, and then go to the startup folder. This is the startup folder, and then right click and to paste as a shortcut. Okay, so you can see that I've already done that. Right click and paste as a shortcut. All right, next step is to go back to your local disk, and then you should see this auto lock on folder here. All right, click on it, and then at this place here, all right, click on it to open up this particular small little window here, and then key in your password. Now, this is the password that comes in the email that's being sent by your VPS provider. Now, this is the password that is used to access your VPS, okay, which is not the password that is used to access your VPS account with the Forex net. It is to access this particular VPS, so don't get mixed up with the password. All right, so once you key in the password, just click enable, and then that's it. All right, so next time when your VPS restarts because of a technical problem, you are able to automatically restart your MT4 platform.